Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, in previous episodes, we have seen that my Indus class light cruisers have done fairly well hunting down Italian convoys. It's pretty much what they were designed to do. Sadly, I scrapped 5 of the 10 I built before they even got a chance to do it because I built a new light cruiser class. And I've since lost 2 of the 5 remaining because some of the convoys I started hunting were more heavily protected. So I detached some of my Indomitable battlecruisers, the ones with the 11-inch guns, put them in ports around here so they could help deal with the convoy things. And that's what we have here. The Furious hunting a convoy protected by the battleship Napoli, which is a pre-dreadnought, and one of the really heavily armored heavy cruisers. So yeah, let's go. Let's make this work. I was a little bit worried at first when I saw the Italians had a battleship protecting the convoy, but it's only a pre-dreadnought. It should be no match for the battlecruiser. Still, first order of business is to find the convoy. Because if I sink the escorts first, then I won't be able to sink the convoy. Weather is +5 to accuracy. It's a nice day in the Mediterranean. And I don't know if it's the convoy or the escorts I'm heading towards. Yeah, that's the battleship. And that's the heavy cruiser. Now, if they came from down here, that's probably where the convoy is. I'm just gonna sail past. I'm a fairly... well, it's not that modern anymore, but it's been upgraded. So I can take some hits. I can just sink the battleship in a drive-by. Yeah, she does not have torpedoes. Keep sailing towards the enemy convoy. And then come back and deal with the cruiser. And maybe the battleship if it survives. There we go, straight past. Yeah, I'm liking these 11-inch guns. They're kind of small. She's got Krupp 1, 12 inches. She's got less armor than the heavy cruiser, which has Krupp 3, 15 inches. So I'm actually a much softer target. Go back up to ×5 now. Let's find us a convoy. Very nice. Okay, lost sight of the escorting ships. I can go back and deal with them after sinking the convoy, but I'm not sure if there's any point to it. Like that pre-dreadnought battleship, it's doing the Italians more good than bad if I sink it, because if it survives, they're probably gonna send it for repairs and spend money on that, and then spend money on upkeep on a totally useless ship. It's probably not that expensive being a pre-dreadnought, but it's something. If I sink it, the AI is gonna think, yay, we need to build more battleships, and they're gonna build something more modern and capable. No sign of the convoy just yet. We'll switch to HE for when it shows up. Okay, keep the AI on. Is it now heading towards a convoy? Or heading back towards the escorts? No, that looks like a convoy. Yep, that's a convoy. Found them. Not too far off from where I thought they were gonna be. Mission accomplished. Sink 50%. That means there are 2 more. There they are. Why sink 50% when you can sink 100%? You know? There we go. 1 shot. Boom! Headshot! And even major damage to the battleship just sailing past it. It's not bad, not bad. Like, this was my first battlecruiser class that I built, and I just see no point in replacing them, because they are very good at what they are doing. Okay, Indus class versus a heavy cruiser protecting 4 transports. Now we actually gotta not fight the heavy cruiser, because my Indus class just can't deal with that kind of opposition. Just find the transports and get out. Find the transports, kill them, and then get out, of course. Should be getting closer to something now. Oh, weather is really bad. Yeah, that's a cruiser. Don't shoot at me. Gonna try and just sail past her. Like this way. Lost sight of retribution. Nice. Okay, she spotted me again. I am crewed by veterans. Our crew is green. And she was coming from the south, right? So that's the direction I'm heading. Yeah, I'm almost 10 knots faster. She's not catching up. And I just keep sailing. Times 10. Okay, no. The AI takes the ship towards the closest closest enemy, which in this case is still the heavy cruiser. Just keep sailing in a straight line for a bit more. Ah, there we go. Found them already. Who needs radar when you have navigation like this? Okay, they're shooting back. It's not fair. Good shooting. % achieved? What? But I've sunk 3 of them. 3 out of 4. How is that 0%? %. Okay. Nice. Indus class. Still useful. making the slow Italian heavy cruisers look stupid. Very nice, very nice. And we have one more convoy battle. This time the convoy is a little bit more heavily protected. Slow heavy cruiser, but two very, very fast DDs. Well, just gotta have to try and fight it out. Again, gonna try to do what I did in a previous... What I tried to do in a previous battle, but I was unsuccessful. Just try and kill the DDs, run away from the heavy cruiser, and then sink the convoy. Northeast. Northwest now. What's the weather like? Kind of average, minus 2.5. Maybe it was northwest to begin with. Just wasn't. What do we have here? It's a heavy cruiser. That's a DD. That's a transport? That's the transport fleet. Okay. I guess I found them. That's a DD. Kill the DDs first. Oh. Fuck. Why are you not? Okay, because your rudder is gone. And you're pretty much sinking. And the DD took a hit. Oh, this is going not great. Can I sink a DD? As it's driving past. It's when the convoys are protected by destroyers, that's when things get difficult. Because I can't really outrun those. It's 4 transports sunk. Out of a fleet of 7. Yeah, she's gonna sink, and then my DD is probably gonna sink as well. Why are you shooting at the heavy cruiser? I want you to land a couple of hits on the DDs. Too bad she's taking engine damage. Yeah, Italian DDs. Still a notch above my own. Not gonna lie. There she goes. End battle. Okay, it's a victory. Because I sunk the 4 transports. Fine. Okay. Let's go for the next turn. I'm getting oil-fired boilers in 2 months. Also getting better torpedoes. That probably means it's ship design time. Also getting Mark III 7-inch guns. Nice. I'm blockading the Italian Empire. Red Cross urges Italian Empire and our nation to accept the exchange of prisoners. The government asks your opinion on this matter. You agree for an exchange. That's 235 million. We do not negotiate with our enemy. +1 unrest, -10 relations with the Italian Empire. The government is wise enough to decide what's best. I mean, it doesn't really change anything. I'm just gonna go with this one in case some of those prisoners of war are my light cruiser crews. Agree. That's the Indus class versus a heavy cruiser and a transport. And this is more exciting. Oh, I'm defending. Alright. It's the Trafalgar. ready to go. Notch down to these can do 12 point something. Let's just keep it at that and wait for the enemy to show up. Smoke is spotted west. She's taken some damage and it's not been fully repaired, but it's not bad damage per se. It's pretty okay. It's just the transports knocking into each other. Let me just get a good view of this ship. There we go. That's a thumbnail. Enemy spotted. What are we up against? Cruisers. Torpedo? No, you're not. There you go. She has her torpedoes still. Giuseppe Finzi. Da Vinci. Weather is not great, but I'm still hitting my mark most of the time. Well, 43% of the time. Well, if you're firing 12 rounds per volley, that means most of the time at least one shot is hitting. Okay, you have a torpedo in the water. Yeah, you do. You came here looking for easy convoy kills. And he found a battlecruiser crewed by veterans. There you go. Destroyed torpedo. No more torpedoes for you. This has become such a good ship with the upgrades. And once I have a couple of months of peace, I'm gonna put another couple of upgrades in this class. They're gonna get the radio positioning thing. They're gonna get Krupp 4 armor and oil-fired boilers. You get more range. Come on, can we sink? Okay, let's go with HE. There you go. That did the trick. Very nice. 19,000. Could not have done any more. But she would if she could. Nice, nice, nice. Now, this is a bit more, yeah. It will either go like it all often has, or it's gonna fail. The tactic should be familiar. +5 weather. To the north. Why are you not going north? When the weather is north, the smoke is spotted to the north. Oh. The AI captain thing is not like perfect. That's the cruiser. Means the convoy is probably up there. Let's just go around. Oh. Engine damage, frick me. Damaged engine? Does that mean it can be fixed? There's the convoy. It's a rudder damage. Because of my engine damage, I can no longer run away. Just need to hope I can sink that transport. Well, the transport is dead. And I was so close, a little bit more, and I would have been out of spotting range of the enemy heavy cruiser. Now I can only do 19 knots. She can still do 24. 18, 17. Well, there's no use in delaying. There's the torpedo. Somehow the enemy heavy cruiser has taken almost 12% losses. Crew losses. Here comes the torpedo. There we go. It's done. Yeah, running low on those Indus class light cruisers. Luckily, my Calliope class is just plain better. Yeah, these ones. Let's move 2 of these to Valletta. And now I can't move the other 2. Right. Lord Clyde and Indomitable. You can go to Bizerte. Actually, one of you can go to Tunis. It's the Lord Clyde. Fine. Still way too friendly with the Germans. Research is being researched. Okay, let's go 1919. See what happens. We have another meeting. War continues. I just agreed to your thing. Okay, I got the 4 New Zealands versus a Flora class. It should be an easy fight. ET fight. I meant easy. What? What happened? I don't know what happened. Something popped up, like maybe she was damaged from a previous encounter. I didn't have time to read, but apparently that damage was enough to sink her. Right? Alright. Like, she would have been sunk anyway, but I'm not complaining. Ooh. Indomitable. And a Yarrow class. That's one of the new Galatea class. The 20 million heavy cruiser. And one of these weird boats. The Indomitable, not that much more expensive than the Galatea, but I dare say far more capable. Okay, I'm gonna give you AI Captain. Just have the heavy cruiser follow. Weather is weathery. I did launch torps. I have no idea where they went. Nubian, you keep going that way. That's the expensive Galatea class. Convoy is spotted. Do not shoot anymore at the escorts. They are not the objective here. Slow way down, Nubian. So far, so good. Battlecruiser just deleting transports with almost every salvo. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many transports were there in total? think it was 7? 80% achieved. No. 5. Fine. Go sink the last heavy cruiser. Shouldn't take long. Make the Italians understand that they need to give me some provinces. Just torpedoes. Keep an eye on that torpedo reload indicator. This is one of those 15-inch main belt boats. How much can I pen at what? Yeah, I can pen more than that. So, what kind of armor do you have? 115%, so that's 30 something inches equivalent. Yeah, you're at an angle though. No, you're not. Torpedo hit. I did not like that. Not a big torpedo. It's a 19-inch. Go HE. Sink it. It's still unnecessary of me to take that hit. There she goes. Victory. And we have another one. Important convoy raid. Calliope and an Indomitable battlecruiser. That's not a pre-dreadnought. Fine. Let's go do it. Stay on north. Whee! Should be able to outspot them easily. Okay, what do we have here? That the convoy? No, that's the battleship. Send the light cruisers around. Well, the battle cruiser actually deals with the enemy. Oh, torpedo detonation. That battleship is being owned right now. Lord Clyde is taking some damage though. I'm thinking my plan is working pretty well. There we go, convoys. Looks like we got ourselves a convoy. 10-4, good buddy. And this is when they realized that, uh-oh, we were supposed to protect very important convoy. You can notch down to 30 knots. That's still way faster than any of these Italian ships can do. There we go. You are now slow. Torpedo detonation. Nice. Let's slow down the other heavy cruiser as well. The battleship is pretty slow. with all that flooding. Okay, focus the battleship. No more transports? Were there only 4? It says 0%. Fine. Don't think she can spot me at this range. Go to auto, cause we got the flat broadside. What kind of armor do you have? 9 inches main belt. Very long guns. 67 caliber. Mine are 53 and they are maxed out. So yeah, I do think the like the basic barrel length for each nation, I don't think it's the same. I think the base length of Italian guns are longer than the British ones. Oh, actually sunk the battleship. There we go. Heavy cruisers are visible again. Which of course means if they are longer to begin with, if you increase that by 20%, they get even longer. It's good to see that the Italian AI doesn't waste time using short-barreled guns like the Germans did. But they do waste time with Harvey armor. What up with that? Auto. Yeah, this one has torps still. Back to HE, because she's bowing. Yeah, we're gonna finish these. Like, Italian heavy cruisers, you are no longer being spared after failing to protect your convoy. Now that their main navy has been so reduced, I don't have to keep my battlecruisers as part of the main battle fleets. I can keep them for convoy raiding, like this. Come on now. Are you gonna sink soon? 15 inches of armor on a heavy cruiser. I mean, that's more than this. The Indomitables have 14. And they are battle cruisers. Let's find and sink the last one. The last boat does not have torpedoes, because they blew up. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do the ship design in this episode because it's been going on for a while. I didn't think we were gonna get this many convoy raids. Come on now. Sink. Destroyed torpedo. They were already destroyed. Now 100% achieved on sinking the transports. So it was just lagging behind. Oof. That was a big hit. That was a big hit. Oh, yeah, of course. Big damage numbers, because they killed all the transports. But, yeah. Good. Good game. Nice try, Italy. Alright, they have 9 ships left. Should be getting that peace agreement. But not in this episode, because it's over. Goodbye, and take care.